Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, lions? I call you lions because inside of you lies that spirit, the spirit of a lion. A lion, for the most part, lays around watching his surroundings. He's not doing very much. The little cubs fun and frolic. But there comes a time when the lion has to take care of his territory, encroached upon by other predators, maybe even other lions. And a lion must become a lion. I've seen these nature shows where the pride lion, or usually there's two, and they go out and those brothers, patrol the area, then they come back together. And if another couple of brothers come along to try to dethrone them, they got to show that they're lions. But if you just were to see them dealing with their families, the male just pretty much sits over majestically doing nothing. And occasionally a cub will come over and bother him, and then he'll play for a little bit. And the mothers do the same thing. But when they need to be lions, they're lions. And it's vicious. And let me tell you something, folks. You live in a vicious world right now. That the Barcelona attacks teach you anything? You know how many Muslim terror attacks there have been since the last big terror attack? I guarantee you there have been hundreds. And now we can start the clock ticking on Barcelona because they had one person killed and 20 injured. Then suddenly there were dozens killed and hundreds injured in a second attack. And guess who took credit? The Catholic nuns, the convent of the blah, blah, blah? No, Islamic terror. But it's being drowned out in the noise of what? Confederate monuments in Charlottesville, Virginia, that's got nothing going on except meddling by white racist leftists. All the things that, when you hear KKK, white nationalism, whatever, you are hearing Democrat. And the sad part is we're not hearing that ourselves. Even as conservatives, I heard Donald Trump say there's two sides to this. No, there's not. There's one side to this. The Democrats, they're fighting themselves. That's what the statement from the White House should have been. These people are fighting themselves. They don't even know who to fight. You've got Antifa marching against the KKK, both of whom are products of the Democrats, products of the left. So what do you do? How do I fit into this? Well, I'd be asking Donald, if I was Donald Trump, I'd say, tell me where I fit. I didn't endorse anybody. I don't fund these fools. You know who funds these companies, these organizations? Leftists. And they do it by stealing tax money from hardworking Americans, and they fund them. And as a matter of fact, before I came out here to do my press interview, I wanted to give you guys some numbers. Black Lives Matter got this much from Obama. Occupy Wall Street got this much. Antifa is being funded this way. Soros funds this. So-and-so this. What do you mean there's two sides to the story? What's the second side? Somebody let me know. So we got groups of Muslims all over the world attacking people. And then we've got people in America, the left, pretending to attack and looking for a person to become the next martyr of the movement. They got some white chick that died. I don't know her name. Saw her mom come out in a press conference. The president called me and I don't want to talk to the president because you're like, okay, so who paid you off? Her daughter died. Trump didn't run her over. It was after he said something, blah, blah, blah. What did he say? I want to wait and get all the information. I said that about Michael Brown. People call me, Uncle Tom, you're such an Uncle Tom. You have to wait to hear the outcome of it before you can make a statement pro-black. Yeah, because I don't usually like endorsing thugs, cop killers, attempted cop killers until I know all the evidence. But that's where we are. We have false narratives, fake news narratives, CNN, all these people. Donald Trump's been abandoned by the manufacturing council. Business people don't like him. Donald Trump's being abandoned by Republicans. Romney has abandoned Trump. Whoa, Romney did? Oh my gosh. What are we going to do? Romney abandoned Trump. How will he handle it? Who else who else abandoned him? Because, boy, now I got to get on the bandwagon. This is crazy, folks. Terror in the world. Every single day, we spend tons of money. I don't know, millions and millions, if not billions of dollars, fighting the so-called war on terror. And then we watch it play out and ask yourself, are we winning? Yeah, while we sit around here, more mosques are being built, more PCs, things are creeping in. For example, you can't talk bad about Islam or we'll have to put you in jail. The thought police, what's going on in Britain and France, anti-defamation. Look, I don't know much about Judaism, but I'll tell you this. If I said something negative about it, either I'm uninformed, potentially, but if let's say they have some tradition and I go, that's a silly tradition in my opinion. Am I defaming them? Or am I just saying I disagree with that aspect of their religion? Like I disagree with the cutting off of heads of Islam, the general mutilation of women of Islam, the idea that women are subjugated to men by Islam, and a lot of other stuff. I don't agree with the religion. Doesn't make me a bad guy. In the Barcelona terror attacks, were you shocked to find out that these people were Muslims? That there was gambling in the casino? That there's gas at the gas station? Were you shocked? I'm asking you. You can give us a call, 844-551-8255. Because I wasn't. The minute the attack happened, I was, as I said, fishing in Vancouver. I see the news and I go, it's a terror attack. And then immediately Fox News goes, we're not sure of the motivation. Fox News. And I said, oh, yeah, we are, Fox News. We're sure of the motivation. We know exactly what this terror attack is about. So then later on, we find out that he's a Muslim guy who rented a van and then ran the van into people, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? We're lucky that the van didn't explode, that it wasn't one of these, Timothy McVeigh cocktail of, fertilizer and diesel fuel kind of things. But I knew it. You knew it. The world knew it. We knew who the culprit was. And it wasn't a lone wolf attack or anything like that. It is an attack by Islam, by ISIS, coordinated. And they wanted to do more damage than they actually did. So nothing surprised me by this. But what does surprise me is that we are still fighting this nonsense battle of, is Trump a racist? Trump's not a racist, and he's proven it. And we posted a graphic on it that shows all the awards Trump has been given anti-racism. Sharpton and Jackson have both honored Trump as being not racist. But ask yourself, does it matter now, or is the narrative more important? Because I think you know the answer. They want Trump to, this is the era where they'll take down all the Confederate statues and other things. And I'm trying to figure out, what do they think they're going to gain from that? You rewrite history and replace it with what? Fake history? You're going to replace all those statues with statues of Barack Obama? When we get back, I want to talk more about these Confederate monuments and the need for them to come down and the impact this is not going to have, that it will have on the left and not on the right. It's going to be shocking.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.